Hey there guys, I got a lot of positive feedback about my first vlog, so thank you for that, but some other weird stuff happened to me today at work. The first thing that happened within an hour of getting there, I started at 6 o'clock this morning, so at about 7 o'clock in the morning, some lady walked up to me and said, "Hey, my car died at the intersection, can you guys push it to the gas station, and this is off our property." So what I did is I said, okay, let me go talk to the people inside and see what I can do. And I talked to my other coworker who's been there for 13 years, and he says, no, we can't do anything. And I'm like, okay, you can tell her that because I don't think it's gonna go over very well. So he tells her and she's like, well, what the hell am I gonna do now? And he like explains, like, call your insurance company, call all these people. And she got really upset. And the next thing I remember is walking up to see how it was going and to talk to Charlie, which is his name. And I see the lady just go, I need phone, give me phone, shit. And she just keeps saying that over and over again, just, I need phone. Give me phone, shit! And I start laughing, so I had to walk away so I didn't look like a complete asshole. So she was still upset, and basically she would just stand there on the phone, and she stood there while people were honking at her car that was just sitting there basically in the intersection, and people would go around. It was pretty messed up. And then the cops finally showed up like 20 minutes later, which is funny. Apparently she called the non-emergency number, so two of them showed up. One of them blocked the road off with their car. The other one helped her move her car backwards, because this road that she was on was a hill, so if they were to push forward, it's an incline, so it would be incredibly difficult to push. So they made her go backwards and they took her off the road, unblocked the road, and the road was open for traffic again. One of the cops left, the other one stayed with her till the tow truck showed up like maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes later, and the tow truck towed her into our gas station so she could get gas, which she thought might have been the problem. And it ended up being the problem because as soon as we filled her tank, her car started just fine. Looked like her gas gauge was broken, that was the only problem. She seemed nicer after she got the problem fixed, but you know, it was still kind of a pain in the butt that she gets mad at us for not being able to leave the property because we can't when we're on the clock. The second thing happened like an hour later. This lady came in and I ran her card and it went through, or what I thought went through, and it apparently didn't go through in the machine, so it rang up as cash inside. I told her that. She's like, well, my kid's already late for work, so I'm gonna come back later and pay for it. And I'm like, okay, let me go talk to the people inside and let them know. I go inside, they were like, what is she doing? And I'm like, well, she's gonna come back later because her kid's late for work. No, she needs to come in now. The cashier was like yelling at me, and I'm just like, okay, you can go outside and tell her because I have other customers because I'm the only one outside right now. And then she pulls up, I walk out, I go, sorry, and she's like, yeah, the lady inside needs to get a grip. And then she goes inside and talks to him, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I did what I could. And she's like, I know, it's not your fault. So she goes inside and talks to them. She gets upset. I don't know what happened of that, but the whole thing with me and the cashier, we fixed. She apologized, I apologized. Everything's good now. Another really interesting thing I saw today was a tow truck towing another tow truck. And not like a tow truck that tows at an incline like this where the car hangs off like that. It was like one with a bed like this, and another tow truck with a bed the same was on top of it. It was really weird. If you think about it, that's like a paradox or irony. Yeah, it would be irony right there for you. That's really all the interesting stuff that happened at work to me today. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Expect more videos to come later.